the hottest shows on Broadway.
Book of Mormon.
Runaway hit.
The creators of South Park.
You would be well advised to book your reservations now.
A huge smash success spreading across the country.
And now the Book of Mormon has opened in London's West End.
My love for musicals came from Rodgers and Hammerstein and watching all the classics on VHS or at the local, community theater.
When Trey and I and Bobby started talking about Mormons, that aesthetic and that kind of the choice that the church makes to make that kind of their public image seems to just fit with musical theater.
The Guardian says, in reality, there are very few things you actually have to do before you die. They include call your mom more often, recycle, see the Book of Mormon.
I wanted something happy and optimistic. Let's try and make a really cool traditional musical first.
It's not just cheesy singing and characters breaking into song. It's about a positive, uplifting experience. And I hope that the audience is, feeling entertained.
And the Tony Award goes to the Book of Mormon!
The Book of Mormon!
I think the night would be a big disappointment if we didn't thank our co-writer who passed away, Mr. Joseph Smith, the founder of the Mormon religion. You did it, Joseph. You got the Tony.
Ben Brantley of the New York Times says the Book of Mormon is the best musical of this century. I've never heard such roof-shaking laughter cheers Vanity Fair. Entertainment Weekly calls it the funniest musical of all time.
This Book of Mormon is so good, it makes me angry.
Doing Motown the musical on Broadway was one of the greatest thrills of my life. And now with the launching of our national tour, I feel I have come full circle. People were married to Motown music, they dated to Motown music. It's entwined into our lives in so many ways. This musical will bring all that back.
It touches every part of our lives. I can't go anywhere in the city without hearing a Motown song somewhere.
This music changed the world because it got into our skin and it made us move together.
It's something electric when the lights hit and when the costumes happen and the glitter.
You'll come in and you'll be entertained, educated, and inspired. And that's something that has happened through me throughout this entire process. And if you can do that within a show, I think you've hit your mark.
Barry Gordy, at 28, still didn't know what he wanted to do. Started a company because he believed in artists. And out of that love, created a cultural and economic juggernaut that transformed the world. If that's not the definition of accomplishment, I don't know what is.
He is truly probably the greatest record impresario that the industry has produced.
This story is definitely about a man who really dedicated himself to becoming something wonderful. And it all started off with $800 and a dream.
I just know that he created something that brought a lot of happiness to the whole world. And very few people can do that.
I'm extremely excited. Barry Gordy himself wrote this, and the real story from Motown should have been told a long time ago.
It just feels wonderful. And to be here with Diana is just incredible.
I know that BG is so good at what he does. He's phenomenal.
Singing's fantastic. The whole storyline of Motown, I'm familiar with Motown, but knowing all the history and the journey, it's just blown my mind.
I'm a limousine driver and I brought 6 people up to see it from Maryland about 2 weeks ago, and I said, why can't I go see it? So I came back to see it and I had a marvelous, marvelous time.
It reminded me of being a teenager. I fell asleep every night listening to Motown.
The music, the dancing, and I especially love the raw truth of the story of Motown. It was just really exciting to watch.
For me, it was like a biography of my life. It's timeless.
Get ready, Fort Worth, because here we come.
Under the sea, under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wet and under the sea.
Up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun.
Somebody who has only seen the movie of The Sound of Music is going to be surprised in the very first scene, or maybe the second scene, of the differences between the movie and the show. I know no other situation where the stage show and the movie version are each their own entity and as brilliant as they are.
We've got a very potent emotional climate here of people being challenged, people hiding from Nazis, hiding from themselves. What is safe? What is risky? What is worth fighting for?
It comes back to storytelling. The Sound of Music tells an extraordinary story with extraordinarily good songs, and you never quite know what's coming next.
Like any great story, there are several ways of telling it. And we're determined to, I don't think shock people, but I don't mind a surprise or two.
We are putting together a first-class tour that will open in Los Angeles and will play across the country, and I think people are going to be surprised by a lot of what comes out of the show that's always been there. Just maybe look at it a little bit differently.
Cameron McIntosh presents the spectacular new production of Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Phantom of the Opera. Critics are raving it's bigger and better than ever before. See the phenomenal new production of the world's greatest love story, The Phantom of the Opera.
Don't miss Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Andrew Lloyd Webber's uplifting musical masterpiece. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, the show with something for everyone in the family. Joseph, bring the family and share the dream. Any dream will do.
Howdy, y'all. I'm back.
Oh, my Lord.
Dixies never wear a tube top while riding a mechanical bull, and 16 other things I learned while I was drinking last Thursday. Are you ready for a ride?
The beloved TV classic soars off the screen and onto the stage this season. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the musical. See all your favorite characters from this TV classic come to life live on stage. This gleeful musical take on a holiday favorite will go down in history as a smashing hit. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the musical.
They're called groundbreaking, exciting, and sensational. An explosion of comedy, music, and fun. And now they're bringing their newest, most innovative theatrical production to you. Experience the phenomenon.
This is the musical about a wedding. And this is the reception it gets every night. Mamma Mia, ABBA's greatest hits woven into the smash hit Broadway show about a daughter's dream, a mother's secret, and a trip down the aisle you'll never forget.